Hey guys, so welcome to the second part of a three-part video series on how to easily create a WordPress site. So in the first part, we talked about setting up your hosting. I compared the different hosting companies that I used in the past. I hope you guys by now you've chosen your hosting company. You purchase your hosting plan and you got access to your CPanel, right? So as I mentioned, the CPanel is basically the dashboard of your hosting plan, of your hosting account, let's say, right? And this is what we're gonna use in order to install WordPress on our domain, right? So now some companies are different, guys. Some companies, maybe when you're purchasing your hosting plan, they will ask you whether you wanna they will ask you whether you want to install WordPress directly, and they might actually do the whole process for you. So you might not even have to install WordPress manually, but most companies will actually require you to go to your cPanel and then find the option to install WordPress, right? So this is the cPanel for Namecheap, right? So every hosting company has the same kind of cPanel, but the icons might be different, the structure might be different. That's fine though, because all you got to do is look for the WordPress option, and if you guys can't find it, then just search on Google, how to install WordPress on Bluehost, for example, right? And there's gonna be like a tutorial from the company itself, which is literally gonna tell you how to do it. It's a very simple process, guys. But yeah, in this tutorial, guys, I'm gonna show you how to do it on the Namecheap hosting that I have here. So I'm just gonna scroll down. I found the WordPress option here. So you're gonna get this page, and then just click install, and then you're gonna get to this page right here, and all you gotta do is just choose the domain, right? So from this drop down, you're gonna be able to see all the domains that are attached to your hosting account, right? And then you can choose your site title. So this is just a random domain that I bought for a project in the past, and I never used it. So hire personal trainer. So I'm just gonna add this there. You choose your admin username. So this is gonna be the account that you're gonna this is gonna be the admin account of your website, right? So when you're gonna be logging into your website, these are the details that you're gonna use. Now make sure you guys to use to use a really good password with many different characters, because WordPress sites can often be hacked very easily, and they are they're very popular targets. So make sure that you have a good password, and also use a username that is not very easy to guess. So don't use admin. Use something that I don't know, like something that is unique to you, basically, right? So I'm just gonna keep it like that for this example, but yeah, then you just want to scroll down. Don't click on anything else. Don't try to install a theme or whatever. We're gonna do that in a second. And then make sure to send the installation instructions, installation details, to an email that you're regularly checking. So this is where you're gonna get the details for the for logging into your website and stuff like that. So just go ahead and put your email there, and then click install. So this process shouldn't take too long, just a few seconds. And then congratulations, the software was installed successfully. Now, something I want to point out here, guys, is WordPress, because some people don't understand what WordPress is, right? All that WordPress is a software, right? Is a software that we're gonna be storing, like all the files of the software and all the content of your website is gonna be stored on the hosting. And hosting is basically a server. Is a server that the company owns, the company that you purchase the hosting plan from owns, right? And all those files are available publicly, right? The website can be accessed publicly, right? So that's what hosting means, and that's what WordPress is. All the WordPress is a software that allows you to create a website. I'm sure there's a better explanation for this, and I don't want to get too technical into what it is and what it does and stuff like that. What it is and how it works, I should say. But I just wanted to mention that because some people don't really understand what it is, and you don't really need to if you don't care, to be honest. But yeah, this is the link to your website. So as you can see on the domain now, when we search for the domain, we get this homepage, which looks really bad right now, but this is the default WordPress theme, right? So then below you will get an admin URL, and this is the URL that you're going to use in order to log in to your website, right? So as you can see, the domain is hirepersonaltrainer.info, but then you just put wp-admin next to it in order to get to this page right here. And actually, when you do it for the first time, you might end up on this page right here, where you're gonna put your login details. Okay guys, so here we are. This is the back end of our WordPress website, right? And this is the part where we can customize the entire website, right? So when our users enter our domain, right, they will get something like this. They will get the homepage of our website. They will get the front end. This is called the front end. Everything the users see is the front end. This right here is the back end, which we only see, and this is where we can customize everything that goes on the front end, or in other words, customize the way the website looks, the way the website performs, and so on, right? So I'm not going to go through every single option here because there is just so much stuff, and there's a lot of stuff we don't really need. I'm just going to focus on what the purpose of this tutorial is, to show you guys how to set up your WordPress site. And then on the next tutorial, on video number 3, we're going to be talking about how to customize it, right? So this is just a basic setup we're going to do here. So pages, guys. So what are pages? Pages are basically what the word suggests, is the pages on your website. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a home page. Right, so we're gonna go here. We can call it. This is going to be the name of the page. We can call it home, or you can call it home page, whatever you like. And then we're gonna click publish. Right. So one thing you guys might have noticed is that initially there was no home page here, and the reason for that is because, as I said earlier, WordPress was not initially intended to be a website development platform. It was intended to be a blogging platform, a platform which helped you create your blog, right? So usually blogs don't have a homepage. They just have, the homepage is literally like a list of all the posts, right? So there we go. We have to, because we're not creating a blog website on this tutorial, we have to create a homepage. Now, the second thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go to appearance, right? And this is where we're going to be able to edit our theme. And I'm going to talk about themes in a second, guys. But what you want to do is click on customize. Okay, and then, come on. Takes so long, guys, to load. And then you want to go to home page settings right here, and you want to click on static page, right? As you can see, the first option is your latest post, which again is a blog feature. That's basically when your visitors go to your domain, the first thing they will see is this page, which is more like a blog. Anyway, so you just click on static page, and then for home page you select home, which is the page we created, right? So then you click on publish. I know, guys, it looks really bad. Don't worry about that. I'm just trying to set up, do a basic setup here. So then the next thing I want to talk about is themes, right? So if you go here, you're gonna notice that there's an option for themes, and what themes are is basically some rules that determine what your website looks like. That's the best way I can describe it. It's basically what what is basically like a design for your website, right? So As you can see here, we have 4 default themes. So these are themes that come with WordPress, and currently the active theme is this one here, right? So you can click on here in order to see some other themes that WordPress features here. So these are a bunch of themes, and you can click here to install them. You can preview them and so on. And as you can see, like, this is what your website will look like if you install this theme, right? So there's a bunch of different ones here. You can click on popular and so on, and some of them are paid, some of them are free. Another thing you can do, guys, is you can go on a website called themeforest.net, right? And here you can find some really premium and high quality themes, right? So for example, let's say you're building a website for a restaurant. You can you can search for restaurant, and then you will find here a bunch of really high quality themes. And as you can see, the price is also a little bit high on these ones, but they're really nice, you know. So you can click on them, you can preview them, right? So if we install this theme on our website, this is what our website is going to look like, you know. I mean, it's really cool, you know. It looks really nice. But the reason I don't like themes, guys, and the reason why we're not going to be installing any themes, any premium themes in this tutorial, is because, first of all, themes kind of limit you in a way. So I mean, you can, if you really like this theme and you want your website to look exactly like this, then I mean, you can go ahead and purchase it and just install it on your website. The way you install a theme is once you purchase it, you're going to be able to download the files of the theme, and then you can just go here to upload theme, and then choose the file that you downloaded when you purchased the theme, and just install it, you know. And that's gonna basically give you this look right here, right? This is going to be the design of your website. So the reason I don't like using themes is because they limit you, right? So you're not able to easily customize a theme. There are ways to customize a theme, and the creator of the theme should have tutorials on how to do that, but it's not very easy. You know, I've tried customizing themes before, guys. I really hated it. You know, it's a very long process. I don't like it. I prefer to create a website and design it from scratch, you know, the way I want it to look. And that's what I'm going to show you in video 3. Another reason I don't like themes is because they are very slow. You know, some themes make your website load very slow because they have some really large files and media and so on. So some are really good, you know, and you will usually get like reviews and stuff, so you can see, you can actually search on Google and find out if a theme is fast and so on, and they usually tell you here, you know, how fast it is and so on. But yeah, in general, they will slow down your website a little bit, and they're hard to customize. So with that being said, though, I want to tell you guys that in order to prepare for the next tutorial where we're going to be customizing the website, you need to choose a theme that is very simple, a very minimalistic theme. So the first thing you can do is actually just stick with the one that WordPress has installed, the default theme basically. Just don't change it, just stick to that. A theme that I really like using, and this is a free theme, is called Wordpress, right? So you can go and search for this. Adding new, adding new, and then Wordpress. So this is a theme that I use for every single one of my websites, guys, and this is just like a base. Obviously the website is not going to look like this when we customize it, but I really like this theme because it's fast, you know, and it's very minimalistic. So yeah, now I activated that theme. So I installed it and activated it. So now when we reload this page, the website should look a little bit different. Yeah, there you go. Right, so it's different. It's not going to look like this in the next video, guys. We're going to customize everything, so don't worry about that. Just make sure to install a theme that's very minimal, that's not very heavy, you know, it doesn't have a lot of media and stuff like that, or just stick to the default one. So yeah, that's about themes, guys. If you want me to make more tutorials on theme and how to customize themes and try out some premium themes, let me know in the comments below and I will do that. Anything you want to see, guys, just let me know in the comments and I will try and make a video for you. The next thing we gotta do is go to menus here, and this is where we're gonna be creating our primary menu. So I usually like to call this main, create menu. And I'm just gonna delete this sample page here from the menu. So now we currently only have home. Now, since this is a personal trainer website, that's what I'm gonna make this tutorial about. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to pages here, and I'm gonna create like a contact us page, right? So I'm gonna click publish. That's how you create new pages, guys. And here you can go ahead and like add things to the page. However, don't do that just yet, because on the next video the way we're gonna edit these pages is gonna be completely different, right? So don't worry about editing the pages, just create the pages that you want your website to have. So I want to have a contact us page, I want to have an about us page. So click on publish there. What else? I'm just gonna leave it there for now. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this sample page, and also I'm just gonna leave the privacy policy, it's fine. So these are the initial pages that I want my website to have. I can add more later on. Just go ahead and create some pages to start with, and then I think we already did this. So yeah, we're gonna go here and we're gonna add these pages that we created to the menu, right? There you go. So this adds, so we created a menu called main, and then we are adding these pages to the menu. So now if I save this and I go to my page here and reload this, you see, so this is the menu, this is the main menu right here. And as you can see, obviously the pages don't have any content in them, right? So okay, so now I'm not going to go through anything else here, guys. The last thing I want to talk about is plugins, right? So plugins are, think of them as small software that you can add to your WordPress site in order to give it certain functionality, right? And there's so many different like plugins you can have. WordPress comes by default pre-installed with 2 plugins. I don't like having this. Make sure, guys, that you don't have any plugins that you don't use, because again, that's going to slow down your website. The more content, the more data you have on your website, the more slow it's going to be, right? So always keep that in mind. Now the plugin that we're going to use in the next video is going to be called Elementor, right? So this is a page builder, guys, that we're going to be using, and I'm just going to go ahead and install it right now. So this is how you install a plugin. You just click on install and then activate, right? So this plugin is now installed on our website, and if I go to pages now and I click on about us, you see this, guys? So this is basically telling us that if we click on this, we're going to be able to edit this page using the Elementor plugin, right? And this is what we're going to be using throughout the next video in order to fully customize our pages, right? It's as simple as that, right? The whole point of this tutorial is to make it really, really simple for you guys to create a fully customized WordPress website. So all you're going to need is to install this plugin called Elementor. It's a free plugin. There is a pro version to it, but we're not going to need it for this tutorial. Now, the last thing I want to talk about that I think I didn't talk about yet is the difference between pages and posts, right? So if you want to have a blog on your website, guys, or if this is, or maybe you might be maybe your intention is to make a blog website that's simply just a blog, all the posts of your blog are going to be made through here, right? So posts is kind of like pages in a way, but it allows you, it also adds an option for users to comment, you know, and I think it also adds the author next to the post. I don't know. So let's just call this like test post and click publish. Here we go. So this is the most recent posts, and if we go to test post, yeah, so I mean, if we add a little bit of content, right, and then update it and then reload this, there you go. So this is the post right here, guys, and then it gives you an option to for users to leave a comment and so on. So that's the difference between a page and a post, right? So if you want to make a blog, this is where you're gonna be making your posts, but this is not the intention of this tutorial. We're not going to be making a blog, we're just going to be making a normal website. If you want me to make a tutorial for blogs, specifically for blogs, then let me know in the comments. Right, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope it's not too technical. I mean, it's pretty easy. If there's any questions, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, just go ahead and set up your WordPress site, set up your pages, install a simple theme. You know, if you don't want to mess with this, just let the don't do anything, just leave the default theme as it is, you know, and then go ahead and make the homepage that you create, homepage settings, make the homepage that you create the static page of your website. So this is going to be the first page that appears when the user enters your domain. I think that's it here. Yeah, and then finally go ahead and install the Elementor plugin. I think that's it. Yeah, that's everything, guys. So yeah, I will see you on the next video.